good. Making sure everything's good. I think we're live. Looks like we are live. Waiting for everything to flip over. Please, God, flip over. All right, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. I think we're live. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, my God, what have I done? I forgot the damn volume. Oh, Lord.
Damn it, Finn.
I know, stupid Finn. No, that one's on me. It's totally on me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host, a part of the Reality Skewed Gamers, and welcome to our lunch stream. This is where we hang out with you guys for the next hour or so. We got a busy day today. We got a busy day every day, but this is our lunch stream. This is where we hang out with you guys. We're going to do a roster review. We're going to answer questions. No big whoop. What's ever going on in the game, what's ever on your mind, we're here to discuss it and give you all the best insightful knowledge we can about the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're glad to have you here, whether you're eating your lunch or listening to us while you're eating your lunch live, maybe later, however you want to do it. It's fine. Just sit back and enjoy. Let the madness just wash over you. It's what we do here. But glad to have everybody here in the chat. We appreciate it. Now, that being said, let's knock out a couple mechanisms. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We do a lot of cool stuff. If you haven't checked out our Patreon and would like to support the channel, you can. We've got Vader's Cup of Plenty in front of you. You can see that it is somewhat full, and if you would like to donate, when you do, name pops up, fun stuff. You can use Super Chat where you say all kinds of funny things, and stuff falls from the sky, like porgs and baby rangers and yodeling pickles. So if you do $20 and 1 cent or more, the yodeling pickle extravaganza explodes all the way into the cup. The cup filleth, and then the cup will runneth over. So there you go. A lot of good stuff for you guys today. Graham just donated 5 fluffy things of some sort. Okay, Shamrocks. Okay.
Yeah, wishing you good luck for what you're gonna do today.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. But I appreciate the effort. Man, those things just bounce right the hell out. I mean, the poop-filled baby rangers and porgs have really compacted in there. It's really impressive. You could build a house out of all that material. So for today, what's going to happen is we are going to do this. Then right after that, I'm going to do Grand Arena. We'll go over to Twitch. I'm going to set my defense. Pretty much the same thing we did before. But again, explaining the process of why we use certain teams on defense. This will probably be the last Grand Arena we have for a while. They made the announcement. We'll get into that here in a second. But I think we're going to get the Green Arena Championships. We're going to see what's going on, but we'll talk about it. Then we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back tonight for the longest running live stream, the most informative, most in depth, our Wednesday night stream. And if you haven't checked out our Wednesday night stream, please do. It is a ball of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. So there you go. Now, if you guys have questions, feel free to put your questions into the chat. We will get to those, and by we, I mean me. Again, Finn's still out of action. His computer's down, so I've been doing everything. So all Finn's been doing is waiting for his new computer, eating Twinkies, watching Bob Ross, and driving me basically mad. We did the Escape podcast yesterday, so that should be coming out soon, and I can't wait for that. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in RSG. So all you need to do is just come along for the ride. I guarantee you'll have fun. You'll learn a lot of shit about this game. We've been doing this for a long time. We're damn good at it. We're really good at this game, and we're good at all the games we play. So there you go. Now, make sure you get your questions in. Make sure you put question for your statement. I'm scooping them up. If you don't do it, then it's on you, not me. So help me to help you. Help me help you. Let's just work together. So get your questions in. I got my boy Grim the Mechanic with me. What's going on, Grim?
Man, I'm beat. I'm tired.
Okay.
I got my butt kicked yesterday, and I slept until 9:30. And I'm still tired and sore. So
yeah, that's a good thing though. I'm going after Green Arena. I'm gonna go work out and punish myself, and it'll be great. So, that being said, let's see who's in the chat before we get this party started. Let's see, we got Moss Mike, we got Dr. Feelgood, Hey, we got a Canadian connection there. Skywalker Vader, eh? Gav P. It says morning or evening, 5 p.m. over here. Just listening to The Office. Always a pleasure to catch you guys live. Well, thank you for that kind words, Gav P. And thank you for the kind words. And Gav's been leaving a lot of comments on our videos. I appreciate that. Domi P. He's at 6 p.m. over there. Glad to have you. Waffle Dolphin. What's going on, buddy? Darth Vader 87. Darth Sign 1972. Was glad to see you. Stoner, why come you're not in Zoom, you turd muffin? Nev, if you want to come join us, let us just jump. It's the lunch stream, so you can come join us too. He says, why did I not get notified? I don't know. Nev, if you're around and you want to come hang out, you can. Let me know. Mess with me in Discord. You should have the link for the lunch stream Zoom, so come on up in, Nev. Get one of our fellow YouTubers in here. Moss Mike, I blame Finn for Ranger admitting something was his fault. I like your thinking there. That makes a lot of damn sense. Dr. Gonzo H. Jeffrey Hedden. Torn Jax. What's going on, Torn? Ski Trooper. I haven't seen that name in a while. Glad to see you back, Ski Trooper. Or maybe you have and I'm just retarded, and that would be pretty obvious.
Or maybe both.
Both. I have brain damage. I can admit it. Contingent 33. Hello. Guzza Buzza. What's going on? Hey, there. Darth Mike, I think we said, but I'll say it again. Sword of the Jedi, the best artist in the galaxy. Rose Taco. No, I cannot, Rose Taco. I'm not even going to answer that question. I'm going to skip that because you know better. But we love Rose Taco. Rose is one of the best human beings on the planet. Chicken! Hey, Chicken. Ray Rock. Nev says, give me 10 minutes. Okay. Chris Coco, glad to see you here. And Demortians, hey, yo, what's up, player? All right, if I see your name as we go along, I'll try to shout you out, but if I miss it, I'm sorry. You know, we have Wednesday night stream, so I do a weekly, big, huge shout out that we can't miss. It's quite funny, actually. So glad to have everybody here. Let's kick this pig and get things started. I mean, Graham, you know what time it is. It's time to play America's favorite game. Ranger punish himself trying to get speed mods. Here we go, everybody. Yes, Ranger J 1999 is going to go and roll for mods to see what he gets, and then we're going to see how he will not achieve a 20 speed on his mods. It's been pretty brutal the last week. I've been trying to slice all these mods. I need to get some more mods, so we're just going to go in. We're going to go in full throttle, Grim. I think that's going to keep those TIE fighters off our ass. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
I think I'm about to get hosed again, so yeah. Hey, John Davies. All right, here we go. We're going to sim. Let's see what we get. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, we got a gold one. What's it? Ooh, a gold one that's offense with speed. Wow. Ooh. And then a green one. We have 1 4-dot. We don't want that. Okay, a defensive one that's got 4 speed on an arrow. And then we got some other ones. Okay, let's go roll this. We got to see what's going on with that gold mod. Got to see what it is.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
All right, so we just pick a character like we always do. We want to manage. Go into our mods. We want to filter by only unassigned, and then we want to go by speed, right? And then we want to sort by speed. And then we'll take it from there. So there we go. We're looking for that first goal one. It's a square. Let's see what happens. We're going to upgrade this, Grim. So let's see what happens. It's a 5 speed. Let's see what happens, Grim. Let's see what happens. All right, it hit once. Not great, but at least it hit. It's 9, so I can take it to 10. It's not great, but you know, at least it hit. That's some kind of sign. I don't know. I got this 5-speed one to slice still. It's like,
it's an above average.
Yeah. So we're gonna go look see if we can get some 5 speeds on these other ones. So we're gonna go down here. Now this one has a 4-speed green. We're gonna roll this arrow. See what we get. It didn't hit. That sucks, but we'll keep it because it is an arrow and it's got some speed, a secondary. So those are a little bit hard to find. So all right. The rest did not hit speed, so we're going to roll this. Remember, if it's a green, we roll to 9, see what we get. Nothing. That bitch is getting sold. Next one is a cross tenacity. I would really like this to hit speed. It hit 4. I'm actually going to keep this one because this is actually pretty solid. It's got defense, protection, and it's a tenacity one. That's pretty solid. I'm going to keep this. Do I have the slice materials? I'm not wasting it on that one. We'll go back and get that one later. Let's see. All right, the 4 dots there. Oh, yeah, we had 2 4 dots. So we got 3 more mods to roll, and then we're going to get into this. So, grays, we want to roll to 12, see what the stats are. Nope, nothing. Oh, wait. Damn it. It hit offense primary, then offense secondary. Ah, I'm keeping that. Those are the ones you
That's
like.
not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's an offensive one, so we're going to keep that one. Let's roll the next one. I think we shot our load the first one there, Graham. We got a gold mod, and yeah, it sucks. And the game wants to be slow now. I don't know what's going on with this game lately. There was an error with your connection. What do you mean? That's what I thought. All right, it didn't hit anything. Oh my God, it hit 2 offensive stats though. I'm actually going to keep that mod. Jesus Christ. It hit 2 offense. It hit offense percentage and offensive hard number. So, yeah, I'll take that. And then we're going to upgrade this one. No, I can't do that for this mod, right? Watch me not getting any offense on this. It hit offense on it. Damn. Okay, I'm going to keep these. Those are actually really good. Anything with offense and offensive secondary is good for a lot of characters. So we're going to keep that. You know, it's a speed set, but, you know, we're going to keep it. All right. Hey, Nick Merck. We got Nick Merck in there. We got Arseny Duran. And Woodall's in there. Hey, Woodall. All right. So, not the best of days, not the worst of days. So, we tried, guys. We tried. Now, we'll roll some of those and see what happens. And if anything hits, I will let you know. Drinking lots of water because I'm going to go ready to work out. So, Here's a lesson for you boys and girls. If you're going to work out because then you can drink. And if you want to drink, you got to burn those calories. So, all right. I think we've dicked around in the game enough. Let's do this. Let's get to our roster review today. I'm excited. Who's it going to be? We don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. We bring it up. Oh, it's Guzza Buzza. It's his roster review today. 2.3 million GP. Here we go. Let's do this. And Guzza, I know, is in the chat. Hey, Proper Catch. All right. Guzza Buzza writes, I want to thank my Legends brothers for helping me along my journey and introducing me to RSG. Thank you, RSG, for putting up with my annoying self. You're not annoying. Stop it. I'm currently farming Sith Trooper, Scion, and Bounty Hunter ships. I need help for Arena. Last 2 million in my ships. I would like to know how close I am to the legendaries I don't have and what direction I need to go to get them. I'm a dolphin, but I'm wondering if I should hoard crystals or spend them on refreshes gear. I have several star squads that aren't highly geared, so I'd like direction which squads orders to concentrate on that will help my guild. We are heroics to trade, and I can contribute with Jedi Knight revenue, but not a ton else. Also, which of my scepters should I concentrate on to try to get my Padme next? Speed priorities and next Zetas also, please. Thanks a ton for what y'all do. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Well, I think you kind of covered the whole damn spectrum there, but that's what we do here. We're going to go into the whole damn spectrum. That's what we do with these roster reviews. I mean, we get in deep when we do roster reviews. So, he doesn't have Malik, so we need to go look first thing first. You're doing all right in PvP, doing fine
You
ships.
played on that though, Ranger. You know, we usually do in-depth roster reviews on these. Well, it looks like you're going 50 and you need some mods. Okay, there you go. We're done. On to questions.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's how you want to do it. Yeah. Oh, wow. I hadn't seen that before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Contingent 33, thank you for the $10. He just donated, and it says #1 fan. There's a new, like, emote thingy in there. So, wow, I've never seen that before.
Dancing pair?
Wow. So we get a dancing pair, and we get poop-filled baby rangers flying from the sky. Look at that. They are wearing their diapers. Here they come. They're very dense. I don't know if they're going to be able to penetrate the layers that we got here, but we'll see what happens. They're coming in hard and fast. All right, well, we knocked out one Shamrock, so the cup fill is over slowly but surely. And they kind of they just kind of embedded into the mass of humanity there in the cup. So, but thank you very much. He says, "Who wants to come over for steaks for my birthday?" I wish, man. I would love a great steak.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nobody here.
I enjoy a nice steak.
No, look, everybody, look! It's Michael W. Huntington III from Her Royal Majesty something. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you. I once had a steak at a Scout's barbecue, and it was cooked on a mortuary slab. Guy was an undertaker or something, and it's the only steak I think I've ever been able to cut with a plastic knife and fork. Oh my god, it was I still drool over it now.
So you're saying that it was to die for?
Yes.
See what I did there? It's funny because it's stupid.
It was a mortuary slab. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see if I can get old Nevin here. Give me a second while we do this. We'll get Nevin here. I mean, it's the same meaning. You should have it in his Discord, but...
Nev? What? Nev as in, does mother know if you wear her drapes?
No.
Nev?
I think that's... I don't know.
Star Wars in the park or something?
I don't know. Let's do this. All right, so, Guzza, we're looking at his roster. Let's get into his characters first, and we'll look at everything here. Doing all right in PvP. We don't have Malik, so the first thing we need to check is where he is with his old Republic. Let's see here. Old Republic. Oh, he's ready. Oh, he's ready. He's good to go. Oh, yes. I like this a lot. Old Republic is ready to rock and roll, so that means we can move on to something else. They're all Gear 12. Karth is 11, but he has the Zeta, so that's good enough, right? We know he has Darth Revan already, so he's more than ready to rock and roll for the Darth Malik event. I like that, Guzza. You have been listening and doing what we said. Fantastic. And yes, get your questions in, guys. We will be reading questions. Hey, Ray Rock. So if that's done, let's go through and look and see how your Galactic Republic is, and to see if we have Padme.
Oh no! Oh no! He's got a 3-star year 1 Memphis nest.
Well, it's all right. He hasn't had a chance to work out. He's only at 2.3 million GP, Grim. Give the man some time. We're going to get him squared away. All right, so Galactic Republic's pretty solid. We do not have Padme, so we need to go to Separatists. This is probably what you're going to have to work on next, because we like you to focus on the pillars first, right? We want to get all those legendaries. Okay, so Grievous is 7 stars. Saj is 7 stars. Gear 12. Forget Poggle. Work on B2. Work on Sunfac. Work on farming your B1 and your Droidica.
Are you going to warn him that Sunfac is the culprit that uses the most carbanties in game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these, I mean, the separate, pick a faction, man. I mean, Ewoks use a ton. The Old Republic uses a ton.
But he actually is top. He's more than Mr. Beardy. He aimed a winner.
I'll be right back. I have to go.
Housekeeping.
If you need Separatists to work on, you can buy Newt Gunray shards from the Squad Arena shop. He is amazing.
Forgot to put my phone on mute. But yeah, let's work on our Separatists so we can get Padme. I think that would be a big help to you moving forward, because we'll get Malik. We'll get Padme. We can get the Galactic Rebel. You'll get the Separatists out of it, and you'll be ready for Geonosis territory battles. And then you can start working on your Galactic Republic team. It's a win-win situation for you guys. I like it. Damn it! If you can have the top 3 teams in the game, think of all the fun you're gonna have with GA that we're not doing this month.
There you go. Newt he's got the stars for Newt already.
That's fine.
Newt's a relatively cheap gear as well.
I just took mine to gear 11. So
and he's really good. His rework made him amazing.
Not too shabby.
And if you haven't geared IG 100 Magna Guard yet, he replaces him in a Grievous squad.
Just don't work on him. Just get him. Don't worry about IG. Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, once you get your B1 in Droideka, but it's more important to get B2. I mean, farm B1, farm Droideka, farm B2. You can finish the farm on Magna, but I mean, oh lordy.
Nah. Sunfac is a better tank than he
Oh,
is.
way better. But I'm thinking long term is that once you get those first round of Separatists that I told you about, then you can go back in and finish like Magna Guard with gear, spies, that kind of stuff, Poggle, Geonosis Soldier. But if we can get you at least the Grievous droid team, and you can throw Newt in there, forget IG Magna Guard, just have Newt in there with B1, Droideka, B2, and Grievous. Good Lord, have fun. Just go destroy. So, pretty damn solid team. But yes, I like that he says I have several tunes 7 stars, just haven't upgraded them. So yeah, don't do it. Unless you're ready to start using them and put them together, then that's fine with me. All right, let's go through the rest of your roster. We kind of know what you need to work on for pillars and stuff, but let's just take a look at your roster overall and see how you're doing. Bounty hunters, your boss is gear 12. They need gear. Keep farming Django.
I'm guessing he does have Wampa, just not activated. But Nest and Wampa are 2 tunes that you need.
Eventually, yeah. But for him, I want you to hoard. You're going to need 2 Zetas, right, for Malik. So if you have Zetas in the bank, I want 2 saved. I would start working on the new gear pieces. You're going to need 4 sets from gear 8 on for Malik. 8, 9, 10, and 11. It's ridiculous, so do it. I would start getting ready for them. You need it. What's that?
He says he's nowhere near Wampa. He says he's saving points from Malik.
And that's okay. That's totally fine.
Fair enough, yeah.
You will need 68,400 of those, so hoard those so you can take him to 7 stars, get his gear ready. So as soon as the Malik comes, and it's coming soon, there's been no announcement, but they won't announce it till like right before, guys. So it's not going to be on like any of the. They're not going to announce that. It's going to be like surprise. And you're like, oh no. That's how they kind of do it until it becomes routine. The first 1 or 2 is kind of like, oh, okay, I see what you did there. But we should get somewhat of a heads up. But just be prepared. Save your gear. Get those 2 Zetas. Be ready to rock and roll, so you can immediately do as much as you can with your Malik when he comes around. Bounty hunters are looking good. Jango Fett, keep getting him to 7 stars. I'm totally in. I know you guys are becoming more like me as the Jango Fett lead. I just love it, and I am now working on Zam and Dengar and their gear. I took Newt to 11, so I've got most of these characters down here. I'm going to take them to 11, and then I'm going to start as I get gear 12 pieces. They're going to go to gear 12, but.
Django is good.
He is unbelievably good, and it makes my bounty hunter team ridiculous.
Yeah, funny thing about that, I remember somebody saying that about Jango Fett back when they first put him out.
Yeah, his name's
Vince Hill.
That
he was an amazing lead.
Yeah, his name's Vince Hill, and I've bought in a long time ago.
Stream.
You copied Vince Hill, Graham. You're doing the bounty hunters, Vince Hill. Damn it.
I did do his unique though. I do like that Zeta. These cheeky unique Zeta. Yeah.
His damage immunity.
Yeah.
No. He's unique.
He's unique.
Anyone killed on his turn stays dead. No revives.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Night Sisters don't like him.
No, they don't. They don't
you
like him.
whittle him down, get him low, and then you just kill him with Django. There you go. Next. It's quicker than waiting for Annihilate.
It is. So, I mean, a lot of these teams we're looking at, we're just seeing where you're at. First orders, eventually you can work on them. Now, let's talk. You said Heroic Sith. So, let's talk about the 4 teams for Heroic Sith and see where you're at. Resistance. Okay, you got the Zeta on Rey. We need to get the Zeta on BB-8. So, I would hoard 2 for Malik if you have it done. Then, after that, you can start working on your Resistance team, possibly, if you want to. Let's see where your Night Sisters are. Let's look here. Because you're far for Separatists, you can just work on the stars and stuff. We can work on gear after that. All right, Night Sisters are pretty solid. We need to finish Mother Talzin. Zombies 10, that's good. So you could probably pick one of these teams and work on their gear first. Because the Padme event's not going to be back for at least 2 months. So if you want to work on one of these teams for heroic Sith. I would say your gear wise, your resistance is there. You just need another Zeta on BB-8. Talzin has a ways to go for you can use her. She's only 5 stars. You've got the team for it. You've got Asajj, Zombie, Daka, Talia done. So we just need Talzin. So it's going to be a while before she's ready to go. I would say you get your JTR team going for phase 1, so that'll give you. We already know you've got the Jedi Knight Revan team. You want to help your guild out more, so let's get your JTR squared away. You've already got the Zeta on their leadership. You just need to round out the gear. Just get them to gear 11. You can do very well with that team at gear 11 in phase 1 of the Heroic Sith Raid. Phase 2, you can use your Jedi Knight Revan team. Phase 3, possible Chex Mix, or you can use your Darth Revan team and just AoE, try to get some damage that way. Phase 4 without the Night Sisters, you're basically just on the kitchen sink. But eventually, once we get Talzin ready, then we can go hard into the Night Sisters. Night Sisters is your phase 4 team. So if you want to think about where you want to go for Heroic Sith, because you're really solid, because you've got the car team, you've got the 2 Revan teams, you could really go into, I would say, the next 2 teams after that. Farm Separatists, but work on gearing and rounding out your Resistance and your Night Sisters. That'll help your guild tremendously. You'll have 3 of the 4 probably locked in, so you can contribute more for the Heroic Sith Raid, and then you'll be good to go. Speaking of Rebels, let's look at your Rebels. How are they looking? All right, Han's 11. He does have the bayonet. Chewbacca 6 stars. That's understandable. So, Churt's 10, CLS, you have him. He's not been worked on yet. Yeah, it's going to be a while before you get, Chewie 6 stars. You could eventually work on Rebels if you want to. If you want to do Chex Mix, but you need Death Trooper as well. Let's look at your troopers. I don't want to, I know you want to do as much as you can, but you have to be realistic that you can't work on all this at once. It's just, you'll go insane. All right, and you said you'd done some work on Death Trooper. So don't worry about phase 3 for now. It's going to be a while before you get there. Let's get your phase 1 and your phase 14 done. That's 3 of the 4 phases. You can contribute a lot, help your guild out, with your Resistance team and your Night Sister team. Farm Separatists, get the stars, so that you can be ready for the Padme event and then use her moving forward for a lot of things. I think that's your farming plan. Moving forward from this point. If you can get to 3 million and have those teams ready and then be working on your Rebels as you hit 3 million, brother. Come on, man.
Yorkie threw in his Gear 9's Akbar BB-8 that has got roll with Punchy Zeta. Hermit Yoda, Gear 11 Han, and I've managed to get Luke to Gear 12 and almost did 60% of phase 3 of the hat with it.
Nice.
It's just those Hermit Yoda, BB-8, Luke. Oh my God, Luke is just like a jackhammer.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, everybody! He snuck in and didn't say a word or hello or anything. Look, it's Nev.
Say hello.
No, you didn't. We didn't hear anything. We didn't hear howdy, how are you doing? Ranger sucks, nothing.
We're on a roll. I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, you need to say hi, be social. Who are you? Are you trying to be like Finn? Don't be like Finn.
Oh, no. Not trying to be like Finn.
Mm-hmm. But look, everybody, it's Nev. Hey, Nev, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
Very
well.
Very nice.
Just doing some. To be honest, I'm trying to do some graphics for a new weekly live stream that I do on the weekends. And one of the segments is Hot Chick does Grand Arena, and there's no Grand Arena for June, so I'm that's really screwed up my That's really screwed up what I wanted to do on weekends now. So
we'll get into it here after the roster review. We'll talk about that.
Fish your guild off and do it in Territory War instead.
Yeah.
I'll have to give my sister something to do because she enjoyed coming on the live stream.
I enjoyed it. I what's funny? I was watching that and I got a kick out of it, right? But I was watching oh my God, she's so hot. Like, come on, guys, Jesus. Come on.
The guys in chat are saying that Nev is really quiet.
Oh, yeah, turn your volume up, Nev.
Okay. I'll just move my microphone closer.
No, well, that's good. Turn the volume up a little bit. That's fine.
Yes. So, yeah. So, you know, she enjoyed it. She's not watched the movie. She's not played the game. I thought it would be fun. She keeps on. She was bored over the weekend, and the little one had gone to bed. So I said, "Well, come over, keep me company. You can go on my live stream." But she won't be playing my game again. No. She will not be playing my game again.
You will get her own game, and she will like it, and then I will do her roster review.
Time to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her do something on my Merc account, because my Merc account is like so awesome. She couldn't possibly lose. So
okay.
This weekend she'll do GA on my Merc account, and then we'll just have to think of something else.
All right.
Is that like the Death Star can't possibly be blown up and the Titanic can't sink?
They still said,
what the hell's an aluminum falcon?
Yeah.
She knew who Darth Vader was. That was pretty much about it. I started throwing out names like Yoda and Windu, and she's like, "Nah, just taking ahead." No. And I said Vader, and she's like, "Oh, I know who Darth Vader is," and I'm like, "Hey, you know somebody."
There you go. All right, they still say you need to be a little bit louder, so turn your volume a little bit more.
Okay, I will.
There you go. It's getting better.
It just reminded me I need to put back my Vader's fist on. I love that.
I love that title.
Yeah, especially with my name underneath it.
We'll leave it at that. All right, so mods look really, really solid. Very solid. Some slicing still left to do, but really good mods on the right characters. I don't have, but we've already discussed your mods, Guzza, before, so it's not like I've already discussed the plan with you. There's nothing really here to tell you about mods. You're doing fine. Keep pushing. Keep working on mods. It's just what you have to do, man. We all are doing it. It's speed mods. You've got some really solid speed mods, but we need more. We need more, damn it.
Careful with the 6Es.
Yeah.
Because you're limiting. Although 6Es are
I already told them
fabulous,
that. Yeah, I already told them that a while ago.
Yeah, cut back on your 6Es. Or at least then you can switch them over if you need to.
Yeah. So,
and like I always say, you can never have too many speed mods.
No, you can never have too many speed mods. I think so. We've got your roster covered. We got your mods covered. I think you're doing really, really good in ships. I don't think there's anything in ships we really need to hit with you on that. Yeah, Houndstooth 7 stars. You've got the Millennium Falcon. You're working on Xanadu. You're working on IG. I think you're fine, brother. You got the best ship lineup. You're doing great in ships. So the good news is, once we get Malik, get some more speed mods, get these teams rocking and rolling, you're just going to get better in arena. You're going to be in a much better position. And I'm telling you guys, there's a reason why we have people go in these directions, because you don't want to be the guy that's got more GP facing me in Grand Arena right now that has not a shot in hell of winning. And I'm not saying that to be an ass or facetious. If I had, I would try to find this guy and do a roster review for him. Like, brother, let me help you, please. Because when I looked at his roster, I was like, oh, no, I got to help him. So, hey, new name, Kevin Clark. Glad to see you here. So, there we go. So, I think you've done a great job, guys. You can reach out to me anytime, any place, anywhere. Doing a great job on your roster. We've got your plan set up for what you need to work on. Mods are great. Keep working on your mods. We've got that covered. Anything else you guys are seeing from the plan, from anything that we've seen so far in this guy's roster?
OCD insists I say, that's Martini.
Really?
I'm old. There was an advert. Anytime, any place, anywhere was the advert for Martini.
Yeah, I remember that ad.
There you go. See, thank you, Ned.
What did I tell you guys about bringing your
What
did I tell you guys about bringing your English crap here? All right, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right, God,
it was a commercial. We refer to them as adverts. You think of them as commercials.
I think of them as a waste of time. No, there's lots of different commercials and stuff. And wait a minute, hold on, wait, what is this? Okay, hold on a second here. Guys, Grande Patron has joined us, but it looks like he's gotten really young. Grande, what happened? Did you get some surgery or something? What's going on there?
Nothing happened.
Are you sure? You look great. I mean, have you been spending a lot of time in the jacuzzi, and that's why you look the way you do? New skin product?
No.
No? Are you sure? I mean,
He's shaved.
He's shaved. That's what it is. He's shaved.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. A new moisturize or something along those lines. Well, hello there, Grande Patron. You look fabulously young. What's going on, buddy?
Grande Patron's son.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You look like your mom. You don't look like him.
What's up?
What's up? What's going on with you? Are you going to be like your dad and be like, now if you guys don't know, this is young Grande Patron. Now, you are known for your jokes. And do you have a couple jokes for us right now that you can tell us to get the thing started here? Anything will do. Just, think if you need a time to think about it, let me know. But if you have one on top of your head, please fire away.
What do you call an underwater spy?
What do you call an underwater spy? I don't know. What do you call an underwater spy?
James Pond.
James Pond. That's fantastic. Give us one more. Do you have another one for us? That was good. He's thinking about it. I know your dad said a gajillion of them. You've got to have like that just ingrained in your brain.
What's brown and sticky?
Mike?
A stick.
There you go.
You're not going to pull the wool over his eyes, Mike. He's on it.
Yeah,
so we're glad to have you here, little Grande. Do you play the game like your dad does?
No.
No. Why not? Do you not like the game or
Because little Grande is the smart one.
Yeah, you're the smart one. Why aren't you helping your dad?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. We'll leave it at that. But now, what can you tell us about your father? Something embarrassing that he wouldn't want us to know.
Oh, God.
Anything come to mind, bud? Tell him to quit looking at you.
I don't know.
Well, so here's the deal. So since Grande doesn't want to be on the stream with us, we're going to make you officially part of the crew here, little Grande, and you can just hang out with us. Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, come in and hang out and stuff. And now, are you done with school now? You're on summer vacation?
I'm on summer vacation.
Anything you plan on doing during your summer vacation?
Camps.
Camps. Very nice. We're going to do camps. Any sports or anything like that?
Swimming.
Swimming. Very nice. I like that. Very cool. Very cool. So you're going to hang out with us, or is your dad itching to get in here? What is your dad doing?
He's right behind me.
Is he? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, Lord. We got the whole Grande clan there. Okay, we got the other Grande there. Wait a minute. We just got to... Wait. Hold on. We just had a donation from Kevin Clark.
What?
We have a donation, so we've got the pickle explosion, I think, happening. Oh, no, it's just Baby Rangers joining. How did that happen? Okay, it's weird. It didn't do the pickle thing. It did do the thing, but it only dropped Baby Rangers in. I'm confused. Sorry, little Grande. We had someone donate money, and we have the little pickle explosion happen, and so... Your dad can explain it to you. And it's from Kevin Clark. It says, I have a roastery coming up on Friday. Thank you for everything you guys do. Well, thank you, Kevin Clark. Very much appreciated. I don't know why the pickle thing didn't work, but that's right. Have you seen your father's, that annoying yodeling pickle? Has he been using that thing there?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Grande's taking the mic. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. The prison warden has taken over. Hi, Grande.
What's up? How's it going?
Yeah, you decided to join us there. Oh. No, that's not little Grande. Shame on you. No one told you to grab the pickle and play the damn pickle. Get out of here, little Grande.
So, I guess it's British week on RSG. Huh?
Well, you haven't been around. I had to import some people.
Did you clock that Kev gave you 20 quid?
Yeah, I said that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
pound sterling.
since it is British week, and since we have Mike and Nez on,
British week.
I thought it would be a great opportunity to tell a British joke. Are you guys ready?
Oh no.
Oh, this will be interesting.
It's
All
one
right,
thing for
so
your son to do it.
Mike, so Mike and Nez.
Nev.
Nev. I know. Nev. Sorry, Nev. Why? Hey, if I didn't mispronounce your name, it would mean I didn't like you. So,
Good point.
okay. So there were two whores traveling around in London, and do you know why they were upset?
Why?
Because they figured out that Big Ben was a clock.
You know, I'm done with you, Grande.
Oh, Jesus.
How is that a British joke?
I thought Big Ben was a bell.
Ben is the bell in
They thought Big Ben was something else. That's why they were all excited. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Kind of, sort of. Hold on. Hold on.
We got another guest appearance?
Yeah. Come here.
Another guest
Come here.
appearance? Okay, here we go.
Here. It's okay. Come here. Here. Put them on so that way you can hear everybody.
Okay.
Now you can. That way
Well, hello, madam. How are you?
Good.
Good. Is your dad embarrassing you right now?
Yeah.
All right, I give you permission to punch him in the throat. Go ahead. No, you don't want to punch him in the throat? Even though he's put you on the spot there. How are you doing? How is your summer going?
Good.
It's going good? Very nice.
I'm going to take them off now, okay?
Okay, shoot. All right.
All right.
Well, if we get the other one in there and the wife, we'll have the full Grande
glasses. Glasses. You're gonna have a hard time seeing glasses on stream. She's she's very much
an
introvert.
An introvert. She's very introverted.
That's all right.
Yes, I would agree. Although she's probably a better performer than any of us.
Yeah, just tell her Uncle Ranger said she didn't have a choice and get her monkey ass on. So
she'd look at you and roll your eyes. Wait, someone said I don't have a choice? I always have a choice.
Not with me, you don't. I shall turn you to the dark side.
She's 14. Let me tell you.
I know. She's at that age, huh? Oh, Lord. All right, so
like you want me to get on a live stream with a bunch of nerds?
Yeah. Speak for yourself. I'm proud of my nerdom. Y'all make it seem like that's a bad thing. It is not bad for me, man. All right, so Guzza, we've got your roster review done, brother. I am so pleased with how well you're doing. Stick with the plan. If anybody of you guys would like a roster review like this in-depth one, we do these Kevin donated talked about. We're gonna be doing his on Friday. We do these every day at lunch. If you want one, all you need is send your GG page to Finity, Finity, with a little bit of what you want, like Guzza did with his. He'll add you to the queue. Give him a day or two. If he doesn't respond, just send him another message. He'll let you know when you are in the queue. It's a 5-week wait. When it is your turn, when your time comes up, he'll let you know ahead of time that that you're coming up, and he's gonna get you, and then we'll get you a date and time. We'll rock and roll and do it live for you.
Right.
No, Grunt, I'm trying to tell people how to do stuff. Stop it.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Guzza asked 2 final questions.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry. I've been dealing with the Grande
No,
clan.
I know. That's why I'm.
Yes, I appreciate you. See, someone's helping me on the stream. I appreciate that.
There you go. See,
What's the
I'm
questions
trying.
there, Michael?
I'm trying. He's asking how close are my Ewoks and didn't cover C3PO.
There's not a priority right now. Let me look, because you got a lot of stuff you got to work on that we discussed. Let's go back into characters and we'll look at Ewoks real quick. I mean, I think you had
him
unlocked.
Ewoks for C3PO then to unlock C3PO.
Yes, Mike, you do play this game, right? You do know that's
I know,
a thing, right?
But main account gets the shinies, and York follows a couple of years later.
Okay, a couple of years later.
Yeah.
E-works are fine. I think I discussed this before. Finish your low gray.
Four score.
Don't worry about Scout or Tebow, but I mean your Chirper's 11. A lot of them are 11, 10. They're already gear 10. You just finish your low gray. I think you'll be fine for your 3PO. I wouldn't do anything. Eventually you'll need a Zayt on Chirper to help you out, but with what you got right now, that's what I had when I unlocked 3PO, so you're fine. So
Zayt on Chirper, Zayt on 3PO when you unlock it, and then go kill L3VC.
there you go. Have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Kill him dead.
What was the other question?
Skywalker Vader. Grande causes an international conflict between the UK and USA with his controversial dad jokes.
Oh, I'm my controversial jokes. Well, I got all kinds of controversial jokes.
All right, can we
I overheard Nev and Mike talking the other day, and Mike said a girl from London gave him an STD, and Nev said, "Really? In Yorkshire, you would have had to have paid for that."
You are more than welcome to destroy him at any time, Nev or Mike. I won't stop you. If you want to just use necessary violence, please go ahead.
What if he saw it coming?
I mean,
Mike and Nev, no, I like them both. I wouldn't crack jokes about Britain if I didn't like them. Heck, I'm a quarter British anyway. I have to say funny things about it.
I'll say the polite version. So two nuns are driving through Transylvania, and a vampire jumps on the bonnet, and the one in the passenger seat turns around and says, "Show him your cross." So she yells at him, "Get off my goddamn car!"
oh my god! Hey, oh wait! Oh, we got it. Hold on. We got another donation from Gaza, $24.99. Here it is. The pickle explosion is incoming. 3 giant pickles are flowing from the air into the cup. Let's see what happens. Oh yes, we have liftoff. Okay, some baby Rangers were launched and okay. Had some nice little launch angles there. And Guzza donated $24.99. He said, "Thank you guys, y'all rock." Well, you rock too, Guzza, and we appreciate your support, man.
Hey, Nev, what do you do whenever you see a spaceman?
I'm trying to do a show here. What the hell is going on?
Spaceman Grande.
You park your car, man.
But it was funny. We were all laughing, except for Ranger.
It is funny.
He must have heard the joke before.
I don't think he heard it before. He just doesn't like my jokes sometimes. It's not bad, right? I mean, it's not bad.
It's not good, Grande.
I mean, look, I'll make fun of myself even. I mean, it doesn't matter. I make fun of myself most of the time.
I know, Grande. You had sugar today, didn't you?
I just finished making pancakes and bacon.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
And I got some.
And bacon. My God, you guys are weird.
What do you mean?
Pancakes.
No, you need
bacon.
you need to try that, Nev.
Oh, it's delicious, man. Try it.
Mate.
Yeah, try it. When the syrup gets on, like the. Now, I prefer sausage myself. I like sausage with my pancakes.
We had that discussion.
Sausage and bacon, but not sausage and pancakes.
Oh, it's great, man.
Pancakes are not like our pancakes.
No, it's different. It's different, man. Like blueberry pancakes.
Spongy pancakes.
I got to take Nev up to Dahlonega, Georgia, where there's a family and I can get in because I'm a Ranger. I got VIP stuff, but they cook these blueberry pancakes, brother. You've not lived. You've had these things. You'll be like,
I got some French press coffee going on.
That's why you have coffee. Damn it.
French press. Now I don't like sugar in my coffee.
Ugh.
I just like straight. Well, if you get really good coffee.
All right, I'd like to get back into the actual game discussion, if you guys don't mind. So
my phone is broke, man. So y'all can talk about the game.
We'll get into it. So, but Guzzy, I think you're fine there. Your roster looks great. You can reach out to me anytime. Anybody we do a roster review, you can do. Now, I also do mini roster reviews that will not be going on today because we've got the big stream tonight. We are going to do GA right after this. So, guys, stay tuned. If you haven't followed us on Twitch, you need to, because that's where we do all our Grand Arena stuff. And this is the last Grand Arena we're going to get for a while. We're going to get to that second. But there's lots of ways for you guys to get roster reviews. I encourage you guys to go to our Discord. I encourage you guys to check out these other guys we got on here. Nev does a great job with like showing a newer account, and it's amazing to watch someone that doesn't have the GP that I do doing the stuff that he does. We've got Xylo that's out there, just Ian, Darth Microtransactions. So there's when we first started, there's none of this. This is why we started doing what we did. So there's lots of stuff out there, and join our Discord. If you have questions, that's what it's there for. So I encourage you guys to do that as well. All right.
You inspired a generation of content creators.
We really have. I mean, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. We did the Escape podcast, and we were kind of talking about that I made T-Money before... Her first stream was a celebration for someone's birthday. We had all the angels get together.
That.
We got pissed drunk. It was for crazy excuses, I believe.
It was a Saturday night stream.
Yeah, and she was so nervous. She said she was drinking like large copious amounts of alcohol.
And do you remember for like a year she wouldn't show her face?
No, and look
like
at how
not
she's
even to us.
Yeah,
right?
and you look at her now, man. She's amazing. And I knew Urs when he first started. We were pimping his stuff, you know. So a lot of these guys that have come along, you know, we've known them since they started. We pimped their stuff, and it makes us, you know, happy to see them doing so well. So we're the old timers. That's some lawyer, man. God dang, we've been doing this for too long.
Wealth of knowledge upon us.
That's right, and I
don't know about knowledge. I just say jokes.
Well, I say knowledge. Someone's got to do some work around here.
That's right.
All right, so we got that done. Let's get into the game
Mike,
itself.
Did you know that England does not have a kidney bank?
What?
Mike, did you know that?
Does not have a kidney. Okay, where's this one?
Where's this joke going?
But they do have a Liverpool, but I'm bumped.
No, not funny.
I'm telling you guys, if you want to kill him, please kill him. I'm not kidding. Kill him.
Uh,
I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead.
I reckon Google Maps will tell us that there are
Oh
like 15
my God.
kidney banks in England somewhere.
I can't. I'm gonna get to questions, and I'm gonna put GW on because, well, that's what I do. So let me get to the questions here. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. All right, give me a second.
Y'all know I just love playing around.
We know. We love you, Grande. Where you been, man? You haven't been around, butthole.
Man, I got all kinds of kid stuff going on.
Well,
I mean, it's kids all day, every day.
Well,
and he's got a hot tub and a pool.
I know it's a rough life Grande's got. It's so hard to be Grande. Jesus. If I had Grande's life, I would never leave the house either. Jesus. He's got a fridge full of beer and oranges. Good Lord.
Chickens in the yard.
Yeah, right? I'm waiting for the day he says, "Hey guys, I got chickens." All right, here we go. Questions. Ski Trooper question: if I'm not using Padme to bust Darth Revan, but rather another A-team, CLS, General Grievous, etc., how should I mod them? Padme fastest with Ahsoka slow and max damage? Yeah. I mean, who was it that we saw? Smoke 311 had that team, and he was using it in Arena. His Padme was like 310 speed, but he had no speed on the other characters. It was like Ahsoka and Anakin were like damage out the yin yang. And he said that's how he was just busting people with that, is that Revan would still go, but she would go, and then she's got all the Zetas on the team, and he said it just wrecks. So need a lot of good mods. I mean, there are teams out there, and you guys can all speak to this. You can beat Darth Revan. However, it takes God mods. That's the caveat about all these teams. Like the Thrawn team with Yoda, you need really fast mods to do it. The Padme team can do it, but you need Padme really fast and the Zetas and everything like that. So it can be
What about
done.
the Jawas?
Oh, Grande, did you... Nev, did you see what I did Saturday with the Jawas?
No, I'd already left the stream to go prepare for mine.
Oh, well, you missed the greatest thing ever.
It's on Twitch, on the loop. It's worth the watch.
I basically used the Jawas and killed Darth Revan.
Yeah, let me guess, you blew cooldowns with Jawas.
No, they never took a turn.
Jawa scab for the win.
They just went in there because I was trying to get the AoEs. I had Darth Revan and Malik left, and they just started wrecking him, and all of a sudden Revan died, and me, good old Maurice and Zyla were just like, what happened? What is this madness? We went back and looked, and the bombs got him because they automatically start throwing bombs on there. when they get hit and stuff. And they took out Darth Revan, man. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. 1 in a million. It was a 1 in a million shot, kid. All right.
How geared were your How geared were the Jawas?
That was Gear 7. Gear 8.
Right, okay. I might have to try that.
Jawa Scav puts a thermal on when they're hit or whatever, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So as he died, he lobbed the thermal, and that did it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's the way forward. Thermal
Well, you kind of need...
Kill Revan.
You kind of have to have them low. It's not going to work. Don't go in there with Jawas and say...
So go with a turbo Zam.
Yeah.
Which you could do, actually, because she's faster than Revan.
She can be. All right, next question here. Let me see here. We got Rose Tacos' question, Ranger, can you help me get faster speed mods? No. I don't even have them, so I can't help you. So we're on this together. We just have to farm mods and just be very sad about not getting the ones the hits. Our Cindy Duran question: who benefits most from the Gear 12 Plus keypad outside of Arena Squad?
Crew member, I suppose.
Hold on, which gear piece is he looking for?
The gear
the
pad,
expensive
Gear Plus
pad
one,
thing.
the Gear
The
12
one that
Plus.
you've always got 45 or 50 shards for.
But what's it called?
I don't know it's the Gear 12 Plus keypad. It's not called Eric.
It's called
Eric the half a B.
Okay, here it is. The Mech 12
Mark 12 Armortech keypad.
There
Thank
you go.
you. Needed,
2,000 health, 45 agility, 6 speed, 60 armor, 60 resistance.
So
Pretty
I
nice.
would say characters I would put it on: BB-8, Wampa,
Mr. Beardy.
Zalbar. Who the heck is Mr. Beardy?
There's multiple.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi does not take.
He's
Oh yeah,
got
he does.
beard.
Kenobi does take. OG Han, OG Han, Thrawn, Darth Treya.
Can we just go back to you questioning my name calling someone?
He's only been with us for 3 years, and he's been saying that forever. And Granda's like, "Who's Mr. Beardy?"
Every time he says it, I'm like, well, because I'm thinking if I'm having trouble with who, because I'm thinking Dooku. I'm thinking
He
who
could
else
be
got a
Mr.
freaking
Beard.
beard? Cassian's got a beard. Who else got a freaking beard? You know what? Chewbacca, Zalbar, the other Chewbacca, they all have a beard. Right?
He's not wrong. Yeah.
All the Ewoks have a freaking beard.
Yeah.
Freaking Bistan has a beard. I mean, come on. You know, he says,
And Old Daka.
Baze
and Old Daka has a beard.
Baze has a beard. You know, so I
See?
mean,
So I'm always like, who's Mr. Beardy? Anyway, those are all
No.
characters I would put him on.
Just to let you know, Dooku is Mr. Gnarly.
all right, we're moving on.
General Kenobi is Mr.
Hermit
Beardy.
Yoda would be another character I'd put it on. I just looked up the piece. It's used 45 times.
There's so many nicknames. I mean, General
I know.
Kenobi's General Carbanti to some people.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of names, acronyms, things that we do with that. So, Sith Lord 72 question: is Ness worth a Z at 5-star Gear 11?
Yes.
Yes.
Depends on the rest of your
Yes.
roster.
Yes.
It depends
Dude,
on the rest
her
of
Zeta is viable at 3-star Gear 11.
She's
I'm
nasty.
just saying it depends on the rest of your roster.
That's true.
Yes.
There might be other priorities, but
But-
yes.
But I mean, like, I have her at 3-star Gear 11 with a Zeta
How do you
And
still have her
he-
at 3-star, dude?
Don't ask.
because I'm
Grande,
farming other characters at the moment,
let's
like
not.
mainly Karth.
Grande, let's not open this up right now. Okay, I'm trying
and,
to help other people
you know,
with questions.
at
and
that
stuff.
star level and gear level, she soloed an entire Gear 12 Ewok team that had
I was
low
gonna
gray
say-
on it.
I was going to say, every time you see Ewoks on defense,
Just say
Ness
thank you.
solo.
Just say thank you
very
for the free
much.
banners. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's, there's your Zeta back just on that. The
So-
extra banners.
So good. She's so damn good. Ness is
Yes, she
ridiculous.
is.
And then the other part of the question is it better to mod her for speed or tenacity for offense? Thank you.
Tenacity.
Combination of the both.
If you can. I've got speed
Try
on
get,
mine with
try
some
get
tenacity.
fast tenacity.
But I just put like Farm Boy Luke in there or somebody and, you know, to help her with her tenacity. and then she still goes first and wrecks the walks.
Not everyone has a zated farm boy look.
And
though.
you shouldn't. It's very bad. But it was for charity. So I took the hit.
If I remember correctly, somebody did a video of Farm Boy Luke kicking Darth Revan's butt.
I don't want to see that. I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Next question from Skywalker Vader, our Canadian brother, eh? Question, how are you guys feeling on no GA coming up next month? I know grim feelings on GA and myself. I'm okay with it. Break would be nice, but that's me. Thanks, Ranger. Anytime, brother. So, people have been saying, and I'm going to throw this out to everybody here, right? This is a good question, a good discussion to have. Like, there has been a lot of events, things of that nature, and I'm okay with it. Actually, I'm pretty happy about it because, for Christ's sakes, we needed a break. You guys, we have been overwhelmed from the beginning of this year till about through April with the Padme event. It's been Darth Revan, it's been Malik, it's been Padme, it's been a whole bunch of stuff, right? We got all these new characters that people are still working on now that they're working on Malik, and we need a pause, right? That being said,
I bet you we get a new character.
This is but the calendar for June is taking the pause too far.
Do you think so?
No.
We wanted a pause from marquees, and we wanted a pause from legendaries and heroes journeys and legendaries. Yeah, sure, all of that new stuff coming out. I think we've all been saying we wanted
half the GAs you're looking at and thinking, I've got to go through all this work, and that's what I'm going to win.
Well, I mean,
every GA should have Zetas as the reward. Every single one of them.
Yeah, maybe the rewards could be better, but the thing about GA, that they did mention that they're working on the GA championship thing, right? I don't know if it's launching in June, and that's why that we're going to get that. So I always put the caveat about that, like, yeah, we're losing regular GA, but we might end up having to do more GA with this championship run that they're talking about. So there's been no announcement of when they're launching that, if that's going to be coming in June. I know that they said that they got to work on it and do stuff, and it'll make it really hard. So I'm okay with it. I really am. I mean, there's so much stuff going on, and we've got the GA thing coming, and we've got Geonosia's territory battles coming that they're working on. We know that stuff's happening. I think we're going to, they didn't announce it, but it won't be in the calendar, but we're going to get some reworks. We may get some new characters like Marquise or something we don't know about. Barn Starfighter is the thing that's the daily login for the month, so that gives me a hint that maybe they're going to do some more with clones, introduce some new clones. It
means more ships, man.
It could be more ships. We don't know. I mean, you look at the calendar, it just gives you the big stuff, and it doesn't always give you all the big stuff, right? That's going to happen. If they're launching something new, it ain't going to be on the calendar. We kind of guess by dates, but I was looking at the dates, and I don't really know when they're going to do it.
When you completely wipe out a game mode, it typically means something is coming.
Something big is coming.
Yeah,
something's coming in the next.
How long does Marquise go for? 2 days?
Marquise have gone for what?
Normally it's 7 days or 5 days, unless
okay,
Malik, and then it's 2 days.
So with the Marquise, the Marquise kind of take about the same amount of time as GA does.
Yeah, it's not a marquee.
Ooh.
There's no way it's a marquee.
Multiple marquees.
No, it's my guess is they can't run GAs while they're trying to bring in GA championships. There's something where, like, you remember how we had problems with whenever GAs started on the same day as TBs and TWs?
Oh yeah.
It's something like that, man. It's something like that. There's something there where it won't work.
Something
because they'll be running the tests. They'll be writing the script and writing the code and running the tests for the GA championships on an isolated server. And once it's ready, then they will port it live to all of the other servers. So they could have...
Sounds like you know what's going on.
They could have the GA running the same time that they are writing the code for GA championships. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be completely separate. They are going to be writing this stuff and running it and testing it on an isolated server. They're not going to write it and test it on active servers. It's just
totally agree.
Done.
You're absolutely
why
right.
I disagree
That's
with.
a good point.
I think it's SB being sneaky. It's like, oh, this is the reason we're doing it, but this is, it's sleight of
Good point.
hand.
It's a good point.
Explaining
I think
over here when everybody should be looking over here.
We need to hit the ground running in quarter one.
Here's the deal. I don't think it's sleight of hand at all. I think that if they were trying to, the challenge is they have to clear everything out, right? They have to clear all the GAs out that we're currently running, reset the mechanism in order to bring in championships.
Yeah, that could be. The case
I think it has nothing to do with that. I think they're trying to fix that one gear mod bug.
That could be
That's
it.
what I think it is. I think they're trying to do that. I agree, Grim.
I can guarantee you, if they don't fix that by Grand Arena Championships, there's going to be one person that gets the top prize that cheated.
Everybody's gonna call that guy a cheat, no matter whether he cheated or not.
Right.
And it's going to screw everybody out of rewards.
So, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I know that there's some big stuff coming.
Update, right? You need a client update for that.
Yeah, I know for a fact that there's you can just read the tea leaves, guys. Something big is coming June and July. We know Genos is coming. We know that this Grand Arena thing's coming. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So just
something big,
something huge. It's going to be unbelievable.
Big.
Nobody does GA like me.
The Yuuzhan Vong invasion comes to Galaxy Heroes.
Lord.
Oh, you don't
say
don't
that.
like that, Grim. Don't.
I went back and I thought about the Vong. The Vong actually would be really, 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 really badass because the characters. I'm not talking about just the books and the story, but the characters and the background of the Vong is pretty fascinating.
Oh yeah.
It just the books. What people didn't like about the Vong. It was so out of right field, or left field, however you want to put it. The story just didn't work for them. And some of the stuff that they did, but the Vong themselves are a fascinating race and creation that I've always enjoyed. Just the creation, the mythos behind those guys. Technology that's organic. Think about that. Everything that they have is creatures and it's bioorganic. And I thought that was really cool. If they wanted to have night vision, they put a creature in their eye socket. I'm like, that's different.
The uniques and the special powers for Yuuzhan Vong in this game would be incredible.
Oh my god!
It's like, I'll just open up a mini black hole and absorb, the laser fire from my enemy. Jedi and Sith would be completely and utterly. It's just stand there and go. Forget it.
Yeah, they're outside of
the
the
Yuuzhan
force.
Vong are immune to all debuffs and buffs from Jedi and Sith characters.
Well, it wasn't that they were immune; they just couldn't. They weren't a part of the Force, so it took a lot of the abilities that Jedi could use, like mind tricks, stuff like that, against it. But they could still be Force choked, and they could still be tossed around. The telekinetic still worked on them, so it really threw the Jedi and the Sith for a loop. Like, okay. Well, a lot of this stuff's not going to work. We're going to have to rethink how we use the Force on these guys. But
if they brought in the Vong, which would then change the meta in order to break.
Oh yeah,
they'd have to bring in Jason Solo because Jason
I would love Jason and Jaina Solo in here. How about if they brought in Anakin Skywalker?
Oh God.
The Legends version of Anakin. Oh yes, please.
Yeah, yes, please. Just bring all three kids in.
I'm sorry. Anakin Solo. I said Skywalker. Yeah. I meant Anakin Solo.
Yeah. Ben Skywalker.
Yes.
Mara Jade and Luke Skywalker.
You. I got confused. Yeah. Sorry. Let's get some more questions. We've got a lot of questions here. So, proper catch. How much do we need to stock for 7-star Malik? 68,400. Enjoy yourself. That's not a made-up number. That's the actual number you need. 68,400. Nope. No more. No less. All right. Gav P question. I have 5 Zetas in hand. I've got one on HK and one on Darkside Basila, and I'm Dreven ready, as well as geared to get Dreven geared up to get Malik. Should I save all 5 for Dreven Malik? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Does anybody disagree with that? Yes. Do it. Just say it. Do it. All right, proper catch question. What do you guys think the Umbaran Starfighter is alluding for June. What do we think that means? Who's got some thoughts on this?
We just said it, right? Ships.
You think ships? You think it's going to be clones too, since it is a clone ship?
I here's the thing. I really think it's ships, man. We've been neglected ships content for how long?
Sure.
Are we going to get the Naboo Starfighter
Ooh.
or whatever?
Or General Kenobi's ETA-2.
I mean the really big shiny ship that is actually shiny. Ooh.
Padme's. Which one would you give her? The big, wide-winged one, or the sleek needle?
You guys,
for Padme.
What do you guys think this means?
Sleek needle.
I'm just throwing things out there, guys. You guys.
Shippy whips.
Well,
Definitely shippy whips. Well, not
I'm
definitely.
thinking
but
separatist capital ship.
more than likely.
I don't think it's new ships. I think it's reworks of the current clone ships. Because there are a lot of clone ships. They're just not spectacular in the current map. They don't do much. They're just good for timeout teams, and they're not much good against Millennium Falcons. So maybe making them a little bit more buff, a bit of a rework, a bit of a tweak on the on Rex's ship and the Clone Sergeant's ship.
Sure.
I think something like that would be probably easy enough for them. We know how easy it is for them to rework ships. I mean, when they brought out the bounty hunter ships back in the old days when Game Changers had test accounts, Warrior tested it, and within 24 hours of complaining to the devs, they'd reworked it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he tested a bounty hunter ship, said, "This is crap. There's no damage on it." And within 24 hours, the ship had been squared away and it was doing loads and loads of damage. I think that was Houndstooth, actually.
So,
Exactly.
I'm just pondering, right? Clone's main enemy or opponent, weren't they droids?
Yeah, the Separatists.
Separatists.
Yeah. And
Thanks for knowing Star Wars, Mike.
And we've got a droid ship faction with not much in it. I reckon it could be droid ships.
Could be. There's lots of possibilities. Yeah, you could bring in the Vulture droid, or
bring in the Vulture droids,
and a capital, or maybe two. I reckon there'll be naughty and do two, because not so many people will have enough to max out two caps in at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Newt Gunray's capital ship, the soulless one for Grievous, Dooku's little ship, and
give me a light side
Vulture.
One.
Yeah,
we're going to end up having to have some kind of a light side ship, but dark side ships should have to make an appearance. I mean, how can we have a separatist Geonosian TB and not have separatist / Geonosian ships to go with it, right? I mean, that seems very odd. So you gotta see some kind of a separatist faction in ships, and if we're gonna do that, that means we have to have another light side, right? Because one light side, one dark side, right?
So we get Amy Lynn's one, and basically she'll just shunt their capital ship, and it's just down to the little ships.
Yeah.
She basically goes, "Kamikaze!"
Okay, I'm moving on to the next question.
Bonsai.
Yeah, Bonsai! All right, okay, we're moving on. Bob Smith, question: a health defense primary stat arrow, then health and protect. What?
A health arrow goes on General Grievous. Next question.
Well, it says a health defense primary stat arrow, then health and protection tenacity percentage good mod for who?
Very slow moving tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
Slap it on Sith Trooper or your Royal Guard or something. Yeah. Something you don't want to move but taunt for a while.
There you go.
All right, McTweet, question. How is RSG feeling about the state of the game? I think we need more game modes where we can use the entirety of our rosters, but just PvP, but like Cantina nodes utilizing both light and dark. We'll kind of go around. What do you guys think the state of the game? I think it's fine.
I think it's fine too.
But
I think people make too many grandiose. If they bring something out that's new, everybody complains. If they don't bring out anything, then it's stale. At some point, why can't it just be that we enjoy life and move on?
I just don't. Yeah.
Like for me, I'm fine the way it is. Remember, like do you guys really want them to keep us in the game longer? I mean, people complain about Grand Arena. Oh, this is going to keep us in the game for like. Remember, let's set the way back meter. It used to be you could spend about an hour in game and get everything done. Now it's like you with territory wars, territory battles, all 3 raids, Grand Arena. You're stuck in the game for like 4.5 hours. A lot of us don't have the time to do that.
I did a video the other day of York gearing up, and the only place I could run the gear was a Galactic War. And I reminisced about when, before you could sim Galactic War, before they nerfed it into the fact that that's why you can sim it, because it's so easy. That was your TW and GA all rolled into one.
Oh my God,
the last 3 nodes where you went against the Uber Wells all the time, and you do your entire roster and then cry because you still couldn't complete it and get the rewards.
It was crazy difficult. I mean, I think that what the game needs is it needs modes that are interactive more with players versus players. And I don't mean like PvP, I mean like sandbox modes, things that we can do, right? We still need the fun stuff. I think Geonosis will be fun, but it has a shelf life. Once you beat it, and it's like the raids, you put it on farm, it's just there, right? So we need something that they can invest in long term, that players can be invested in long term, right? Something that keeps us engaged, that doesn't get stale. They need to fix Arena, and they need to fix Ship Arena. But I think their focus,
they're not focused there.
Yeah.
They're not focused on either arena, guys. It's Grand Arena. I mean, come on. It's
Well,
Grand Arena and regular arena, and the whole it's Grand Arena and TB is their focus right now.
It's not
They have
TW.
completely- and look, you can tell that their focus has not been Arena and and Ship and Fleet Arena. Go look at the freaking meta report.
It tells it all.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. CG shot themselves in the freaking foot simply with the teams that they nerfed. They had a balanced meta going with the EP, Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan. All 3 of those beat each other. And it was working. And then they go and nerf it, and now we see like 90% Darth Revan meta.
Honestly, they didn't give it enough time for us to actually tell if it was working or not. They nerfed them way too quick for you to even tell. We think it was working, but we're not even sure if it was working.
Yeah,
so
they just were like, nope.
They nerfed it too quick, right? So, they're focused on TB and they're focused on GA, guys.
Yeah,
and they have said it. They've said that much, and part of it, and I'm going to tell you, part of it is they don't understand that their client base. They don't understand that their customer may or may not be focused in those areas.
Right.
Well said. Well said.
Their customer may or may not be focused in TW. Their customer may or may not be focused in raids. And so the problem is when they overemphasize the quote unquote new shiny, right, with Grand Arena, or they I mean, I get it. You can't, if they focused on everything, they would do everything like crap. Right, so so they do have to spend time on one game mode, get that game mode to where they like it, and then move on to the next. My challenge is that they seem to have spent an inordinate amount of time on one area without moving to the next area to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't just assume that they will have metrics for every single user and how much time they've spent in every single zone, every single area of the game. So they will have those metrics. I mean, we can sit here and say, oh, they're not catering to a specific customer in a specific area, but we don't know that because we don't have
great point.
All of the metrics
okay, so
in front of us.
That's a great point, Nev. I think that's an excellent point. That they do have those metrics.
I call them data keepers.
So my one challenge with that, or my one caveat to that, Nev, would be that your version of, or your logical thought process there takes into account that they have zero agenda that either goes
Oh
towards
no, their agenda is to make money.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
have one agenda: to make money. They are a business, so they will take those metrics, they will take that data, and they will use it to maximize their profits. And the profits specific to when Malik came out and the nerfs were, here's a bunch of users. They have spent a lot of money on this character. We need this character to last in multiple game zones, Grand Arena, Territory Wars, Squad Arena. We need this character to be OP for at least a few months in order to maintain the happiness of the people that have paid a lot of money. And they'll be watching the stats for all of the individuals that have forked out thousands and thousands of dollars in order to purchase those characters, gear those characters, and mod those characters. And they'll be watching those stats. And as soon as they taper off, something new will come in that will change the meta.
Yeah. All right. We got more questions coming in here. So let's see here. We got Can't Touch This. Question. If he's Little Grande, shouldn't we call him Pequeño?
Pequeño.
Pequeño.
So his baby Grande.
Okay, there we go.
Baby Grande is my boy.
The other Grande.
Everybody's a Grande around
well,
here.
see, Hellenic said, question for Little Grande. Have you asked your dad to take you to Disney World this summer? If not, I suggest you do it.
Baby Grande, they got a question for you. Come on. Come here, young man.
Uh-oh.
Come here. Here, go ahead and ask the question.
Okay, for you, Little Grande. This is from our friend Hellenix, and he said, for Little Grande, have you asked your dad to take you to Disney World this summer? If not, I suggest you do.
He has not asked me to go to Disney.
No, have you asked him?
No.
Okay, go ahead and ask him.
Can we go to Disney World?
Yes. When did we say we were going to go to Disney World? Do you remember?
From the mouth of babes to our viewers. Here we go. Hellenix, question for Grande. You told Nav that if you don't mispronounce a person's names, you don't like them. How come you've never mispronounced my name? I'm hurt, Grande. I'm very
Listen,
hurt.
Halifax, I have mispronounced your name a ton of times, okay?
Helium and X.
Listen, Bellatrix. I've mispronounced your name a bunch of times.
Oh my God. Oh God. All right, next question. Proper catch question. Whatever happened to Chrome Cobra? I have no idea.
Haven't seen him around.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's good.
I mean, I've seen him here and there. He seems to be playing, doing stuff. I just don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
So
For me, don't know, don't care.
Okay. Moving on.
yes, let's not open that can of worms. Can't touch this. Question. Why do you have two of the same guests on the stream pretending to talk like each other? Oh, no.
Oh, no,
We
that's a...
sound nothing.
Oh,
I have no discernible accent. Mike does.
Ranger, you don't sound nothing like Grande.
I
That's
don't.
right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, listen. I understand that Grande and Ranger look like brothers. I get this. We look like
Oh,
brothers.
my God.
Ranger and Grande are not the same person. Okay?
No.
That's all I gotta say. Why? I gotta tell you. You know, the fact that you can't tell Grande and Ranger apart really. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's fake news.
Move
It's
on.
fake news, okay?
Fake news. Fake news.
That's right.
Nobody does the same person like I do.
Nobody tells jokes like I do.
All right.
I'm the greatest at telling jokes, Ranger.
It's unbelievable how funny they are.
Ranger just starts the stream so that you guys can see me.
All right. Next question from Guzza Buzza. Question. Has there been a marquee tune that wasn't part of an upcoming legendary? Would it be 100% worth it to wail out on that character? I think there have been some, right? The whole solo squad was.
Wait, well, what was the question again?
Has there ever been a marquee team that wasn't part of an upcoming legendary? The solo squad.
Nihilus and Scion.
Yeah, I mean, Treya was
Yeah.
just part of the
She
team.
wasn't legendary. She was
No,
just
she's
a reward.
Yeah. So there.
Marauder.
Yeah.
Well, now Marauder is and
But he wasn't part of
Assassin
getting it.
you-
Yeah. But they weren't part of having to get the characters. So.
But originally-
Nihilus got Sith Trooper and Sith Assassin, didn't they? They came out at the same time as him.
Around the same time, yeah.
Yeah, but all three of those were marquees, not legendaries.
Yeah, I know, but marquees to get a legendary character, like they're actually have there been examples of that, and the answer is yes. Guzzabuzz, a question: have all the Darth Revan Zetas on my team so far except HK second? Do I prioritize it before hoarding for the Malik ones? No, just go ahead and hoard, baby, hoard.
Yeah,
hoard, man.
Hoard.
Oh God. Ski Trooper question: what is fixing arena? 2 teams that basically can kill each other and kill the Darth Revan team.
We'd kind of like to have.
We talked about that. It's just counters. Give people options.
When the game started, you saw everything. You saw Geonosians, you saw clones, you saw first. There was a real mixed bag of squads. That's why we refer to rock, paper, scissors. One beats the other. At the moment, it's Revan beats Revan.
Well, right now we're in a forced meta because they nerfed the counter teams that people could use to keep it a rotating meta.
See, I think they missed a trick there because a lot of what everyone was saying was, yes, you'll beat a Revan squad now, but once they've got a 7-star Malak,
right,
you're not doing it. And every TB from there on, there are more 7-star Malaks.
Malak with Gear 12 7-star is
so it
ridiculous.
would have been a gradual power creep of those with and without, but at least it would have given the withouts longer to get the crystals and everything, get the currency and get the gear to enable them to try for the tomb. So I think they shot themselves in the foot a bit there.
Yeah, they did. All right, last question from Josue Garcia, our homie. Josue Garcia.
Oh, Sway, can you see?
Really? Oh, my God. I hung out with Josue on the Alliance stream on Sunday. It was fun. Question. I have enough mats for 6 Zetas. Use them on my Gear 11 Padme, Gear 11 Anakin, Gear 10 Ahsoka, or save them until they announce what new stuff we're getting in June. No, work on what you got now, man. You could probably put 4 Zetas on that team, the 2 on Padme and stuff, and the other guys, and still have 2 Zetas in the bank for anything coming up.
Yeah, I'd say as long as you keep 2 to 3 Zetas in the bank, you're fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agree.
What's the point of hoarding it if you got characters that could use it, that can make your roster more effective? It's just sitting there, and you're not getting the benefits. So if you want to leave yourself a buffer, totally cool with that. But yeah, slap a couple of those Zetas on. I guarantee you'll love that Padme team. She is freaking amazing.
That is a great
Slap a
thing.
couple of them there Zetas on.
What you want to do is you get some of them titers, and you're going to use them titers and stuff.
You're going to love that there Padme team once you put a couple of them there Zetas on.
I'll tell you what, dear Grande, that Padme is pretty darn good.
She got a pretty mouth.
Now.
Got a pretty mouth.
Yeah.
So why isn't Mr. Beardy in that list?
Well, he is on that list. We just gonna put him in the back. We're gonna work on that Padme first there, Michael.
She's in the rear. He's in the rear with the gear.
That's right.
Yeah, but he's the second Zeta. That's all.
And now Anakin is.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw!
We're done. All right, enough of this nonsense. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. So at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go flip over to Twitch. We're going to set our Grand Arena defenses. That gives me 30 minutes to actually eat something real quick and take a break. And then we're going to set our GA defenses on Twitch. Won't take long, about 30 minutes. And then we are going to then take a break. We'll be back at 7 p.m. for our VIPs for our Wednesday night stream. Then 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be back for the longest running live stream in the community, and that is the Wednesday night RSG stream. So, Nev, Where can
Yes,
folks check you
yes,
out?
sir.
What do you got going on with your channel, man?
Just the regular daily content. We're up to day 245 today. That will be met with 246, unsurprisingly, tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow will be the Grand Arena live stream.
Yes.
A good time so that people in the EU can join in and watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting myself ready for a new weekly live stream show.
Now I got to say, Nev, you also are putting together the Shakespearean version of Star Wars.
Yes, I am.
I recorded a bunch of lines last night, and I thought they were good. And then I
Excellent.
went back and listened to them. I scrapped all of them. I'm doing it again because I'm like, that sucks.
Well, you take as much time as you need to.
It's an interesting dialogue.
Everybody, I want
for-
everyone to take as much time as they need to be comfortable with their lines.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not comfortable. I'm just a perfectionist. Every time I'm like, I need to say that higher and that lower, and then that doesn't sound right. And I'm ridiculous. So I'm just going to record it, and then if it's good, then I'll just send it because I'm like, but I have to do it in parts since I'm doing Vader, like with the voice we're using, and I can't record like all the dialogues. I have to record something, file. So you're gonna get a bunch of crap from me. So there you go.
That's all right. I'll be able to filter through
There you go.
through it. Not a problem.
There you go. Michael, you have a channel too. You do anything on your channel these days with York or anything like that? And Michael's gone. All right, well, check Mike Hunt's channel out.
Mike.
It's Wednesday, Mike. So
Mike is Hump Day.
Hump Day. All right, and with that, we're going to sign off. Make sure you check our Discord. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. The link should be down below. If you want, not just type in Reality Skewed Gamers on Twitch. Kind of obvious who we are there. And we're 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do that. I'm going to set my Grand Arena defenses and talk about a little bit of our thought process on that. So make sure you check that out. Follow us on Twitch. If you want to support the channel, you can do it through Patreon. So we love our Patreon supporters that keep us up and running. And Grande's having a stroke over there. I don't know what that is. But yes, appreciate all your guys' support. With that, we're going to sign off. Have a great day. We'll see you in 30 minutes, or we'll see you tonight. We'll see you whenever we see you. So.